This is my video for the two-gun action challenge match held March 19th, 2022. The shooter begins moving to the truck while carrying this water jug in one hand. They have to engage these paper targets one-handed. Unfortunately, on the very first target, my first round's fired on the clock with this new Glock 45. I pulled one of the shots, accruing a miss. The miss is worth plus 15 seconds, on top of the other -1 penalties I accrue on this stage. The shooter then grabs their unloaded rifle and moves to the cones and engages these two rifle steel in sweeps with one hit each until 2 hits are accrued from each of these 3 cone positions. I'm using my KP-9 that you'll see in today's Forgotten Weapons video with a Hollow Sun Ames sight. That miss and the -1s on this stage cost me, adding 21 seconds to my score, putting me in 4th in armored and 4th overall. This stage has only 6 targets, but they're all covered by no-shoots, and the zero zones are very close to the no-shoots. It's all about knowing your bore offset on this stage. On a stage like this, I recommend during the walkthrough pacing off the exact yardage to the targets from each of the shooting positions you're going to use, so you know where to hold relative to your zero. I'm 1st armored and 1st overall in this stage. I only got 2 -1s on the most restrictive target where I didn't want to risk going for the zero zone. On this stage, the shooter has to get 1 hit on this steel at 50 yards from each of the 3 boxes. The paper can be engaged anywhere between the boxes, so I pick one spot between them to engage all 3. The shooter now has to run forward and engage the Texas Star in the plate rack. Note, I've already handed my rifle off to my support hand to ground it, and I'm acquiring my handgun as I step into position. Again, first match with this new Glock 45. I find out that I got the wrong front sight height for a Gen 5. I got a 215 front sight when I should have got a 245 height front sight. So I had some misses there trying to figure out where my holds were. Despite that, I am 1st armored and 2nd overall on this stage. On this stage, you have to shoot the targets left to right, but if you miss, you have to start over from the smallest target and go right to left. So it's well worth your while to stabilize fully before sending the shot, making sure that you're going to get a hit. Having to start over on any of these arrays could really add up time. I want to note that due to the downward angle of this range towards the targets, I supported off the vertical struts on the last barricade. I'm going to support off the barrel by resting against it and kind of pushing into it here. Mag potting would put the rifle too low to use comfortably for the angle at which I have to engage these targets. I'm pleased that I finish up the stage clean and I don't have to repeat any of the engagements on these targets. On this stage, I'm 2nd armored and 4th overall. In the end, I'm 2nd out of 7 shooters in armored division and 2nd out of 45 shooters overall. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more match and multi-gun competition content.